And welcome back. The Twins Winter Caravan made its annual stop in Sioux Falls last night at the Elman Center. Fans got a chance to meet with the young Twins pitchers and a St. Paul native who pitched a complete game in the World Series back in the day that's going to always be remembered as one of the best games ever pitched. That, of course, Jack Morris. Needless to say, there's excitement in Twins territory with all these recent acquisitions we've been talking about, and the young guys are hungry to prove themselves and help the team do the same after a disappointing 2018.
The players feel the pressure themselves just from the disappointment of last year. I think we took a huge step forward in 2017, and last year we had really high expectations and didn't quite live up to those expectations. So we're looking to take another step forward in 2019.
We got 4 starters right now, and we got a bunch of young guys that's going to be fighting for that final 5th spot. And we're all going to be being friendly competitors down there. Myself, Cole Stewart, Zach Littell, Fernando Romero. We got a ton of talent that's ready to take over, and we're all just going to be leaning on each other.
Gonsalves has shown really good stuff when he's gotten a chance at the major league level, as you can see here. And competition, of course, is a good thing for that final spot. As for Hildenberger, he could very well be the team's closer in 2019. The 41st annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am Racquetball Tournament is later this week in Sioux Falls, one of my favorite times of the year. It's the longest running racquetball tournament in the country. 18 of the top 20 pros in the world on the men's professional international racquetball tour will compete on the 2 stadium courts at the Sioux Falls YMCA downtown for up to $30,000 in cash and prizes. The IRT Pro Division will consist of top-ranked Alex Landa, there he is, who actually won last year for the first time on tour, along with Rocky Carson, Kane Wasylenchuk. They headline the field with players from 19 states and 4 countries to compete. Championship matches are Sunday at the downtown Y and are free to the public. I'd suggest going. Again, Landa was great in last year's championship match. The Wild were in the city of brotherly love last night to take on the Flyers. Now, this was a game that it looked like they might win because Eriksson Ek scores. They actually go ahead 2-0 here. And after Philadelphia came back to tie the score at 2-2, it's going to be Foligno that scores to put them ahead. And it, again, looked good. But watch this goal by the Flyers. This is incredible. I'll show you the replay, too, because the puck bounces off the backboards, and watch how it goes in. This is cool. Right between the legs. Philly goes on to score. Patrick with the goal. He had 2 of them. Van Riemsdyk had 3 of them. And the Flyers went on to win 7-4 was your final score. Just a bad night after a pretty good start for the Wild. If you look at the scores, it's obvious that TJ Otzelberger's SDSU men are at their best when they are playing great defense. Just check out their scores in league games and you'll see they gave up 104 in their lone loss at Fort Wayne, and they have won the other Summit League games thanks to very good shooting from Flatten, Jenkins, and Dom. But in their coaches' eyes, it all starts at the other end of the floor.
I think if you look at 4 of the 5 league games, we've held our opponent under 66 or less, 66 being the Denver game. And so when our opponents have been held to that point, we've had a great margin for victory. So if our focus on that end of the floor can be to get stops, help us get going in transition, I think we'll be in great shape.
It's been fun to see Skylar Flatten playing so well. By the way, his alma mater will have highlights of that game tonight as the women from Clark Willow Lake play at Sioux Falls Christian. Busy night in high school sports, lots of scores and highlights at 10. Be right back.